we're pretty excited about this device just because it does a lot of stuff and it looks really nice. We got the Moga XP7-X.
XP7-X Plus.
We wanted to share our first impressions with you.
Yeah, quickly pull it out, tell you what we think, and then we're going to review it.
I finally had the knife ready this time.
I already cut it. I cut it.
Jordan is already a step ahead of me.
All right, so here's a manual. We don't read those.
You're already going to be happy about the D-pad.
No, we actually might pull that back.
You're going to be happy about the D-pad.
Right away. Oh.
Yeah, I knew it.
Before we even, when Adam just showed me the picture of this, I said right away, I think that will be the best handheld mobile controller that we've reviewed yet.
Does it feel great?
Oh, it feels wonderful.
It does?
I can tell you right now. Oh, everything about it feels good.
I'll be the judge. Oh, I was not expecting the triggers to feel that way. We got a winner here, guys. The buttons are by far the best.
Oh, easily, yeah.
Finally.
And the D-pad's pretty good.
Guys, this thing apparently plays Bluetooth, battery, so you can play wirelessly, you can play plugged in, and it also has wired connection. This thing does it all.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure this piece slides out. Yeah,
and
put your tablet or your cell phone in there.
Yep, and it's a phone holder. When they talk about wired connection, I believe that they're referring to this port right here.
Gotcha.
That can plug into a PC or something.
So, first impressions, I will say this. While this feels fantastic, there is quite a bit of...
Is there really?
Yeah, there's quite a bit of wiggle give. See if you know... See, you know?
You're right. Oh, wow.
And that's by far the most we've ever had on
Yeah, that's not nearly as tight and secure feeling.
I would say that's by far the con right now.
Well, I mean, we're not going to let that...
I know, but the thing is, we're thinking we found the perfect device, and then
it's like, hey,
it's always something. There's always something.
Let's be a little less
secure.
Buttons and triggers and sticks are gonna feel better than all of them. Every part of this, just even from the first few touches, just the little touches.
Are you sure this
feels better?
Yeah, but
right
do you think this feels better than the X3?
I do. This feels very similar to the X3, but it's got
you forgot.
But it's got the Xbox like style like stick tops, so your fingers like stick to the sticks.
It sticks to the sticks.
They
it's
do.
That old saying.
It's like I feel like you got a lot of control with this. Let me see.
Refresh your memory.
Let me see.
Those are good sticks.
They are good sticks.
I don't know if these are as good as that. No, I like these better.
You like
that's okay.
You like the Gamesir better still?
Yeah.
These are just a little...
They're a little looser.
Not quite as firm, yeah.
Yeah.
They still feel great. I feel like these feel very console-like. Like this feels...
By far the best buttons.
This feels like I feel like an Xbox controller feels.
You might want to keep that. Where'd that hand come from?
So that's the quick first impressions. Let's go play with this and test it out, try all the features, and see how that goes.
Yeah.
So we went out into the world to test it. We really like doing that with these devices because, we don't just want to stay in the studio because conditions can be too good in the studio.
That's fair,
we wanted to be away from Wi-Fi. We wanted to be out in the world. We wanted to be testing things as it's intended because this is an on-the-go device. I mean, yes, you can use it at your home, but it's an on-the-go device. And I mean, it works great. It is Bluetooth. A lot of the others, like the Kishi, Gamesir, Backbone, I mean, those are wired connections. There's a port that plugs right into your phone. So in theory, they might be a little more responsive and better, but from all of our testing, both with remote play games and games, just mobile games on the phone, both of them seem to be extremely responsive. We could not tell any difference between a wired one and this. If you'd like us to do a more scientific test with some specialized equipment and slow motion cameras and stuff like that to show is there a difference? Is there any lag? We'd be happy to do that. We'd love to make that video
even
too.
Switching from wired on here to Bluetooth felt exactly the same. So that's a pretty much a testament in itself.
It's really cool. So there's a green button down here that's a programmable button. So if you hold it, it'll start flashing to go in program mode, and then you can hit a button and then hit one of the back buttons that you want to assign that to. So if you want A to be over here on the left and B to be, or any of those, and it will save that after you turn it off.
Yep.
it remembers that, and then if you want to reprogram it, you hold the green button again. So that's pretty cool that they made that simple.
I think we both agree. We don't think they're necessarily in the greatest spot possible, for at least for our hands.
Yeah, I agree. I know. I wish they would have been just slightly up. Like, that would have felt more natural. I feel like they're kind of hard to hit.
Do we have that 8-bit dough anywhere? Like, just to give an example for our hands, like, this is natural for our middle fingers just to sit
this one
right there.
Yeah, and these seem to fit more on, like, your ring fingers.
Yeah.
Which
still nice.
It's nice that they added them. I do feel like it feels a bit more awkward. Like, I feel like I have to almost adjust my hands to hit them.
Yep.
I mean, I guess if I really wrap them around, I can hit them like that. So that's possible.
And you keep in mind, this is being picky.
This is being super picky. Because other than that, I see nothing wrong with this.
Well, like, there is a couple things we want to mention. One, we just talked about how it felt a little loose. That's no longer a complaint because we found out just while we're playing, we didn't even really notice that. We have not found one of these that actually fits like a normal size case. And guys, we were just like,
this is a thick case.
This is
on
a
a
thick
big
case.
phone.
Guys.
And once you have a case
this
on,
alone.
I know that makes
this
it cool.
is a big deal.
And it feels
for us.
real.
We hear that all the time.
I mean, if you really want to try and push its limits, you can make it bend a little, but you still can with the Kishi and backbone and Gamesir as well if you really want to. I mean, this feels just as solid now with the case. And Adam was even saying, we were upstairs, where he just wanted to test it. He took the case off. Actually, you didn't even realize you still had the case off. He had the case off and was just playing some games. You're playing Ratchet and Clank, and you were all of a sudden you were like, wait, I forgot, I didn't put the case back on. You're like, I didn't even notice any flimsiness. So like, once it's in use and you're not sitting there bending it like we were, be like, oh, let's see how flimsy it is.
So for us, first impressions, it felt flimsy in gameplay. Like, just playing with it, we don't really pay attention more. It comes with this, obviously, where you can make it a stand for tablet, your phone, if you want to do portable. But
that is really nice. I mean, this just is with it. And it's not even just a mobile device. I mean, you can Bluetooth this to a PC. You can wire it directly to a PC. So this could be, a PC controller too. And we've already mentioned it. The sticks are awesome. They feel like the Xbox sticks with more grip. If that's believable. I mean,
if you want grip, sweaty hands.
I was even testing. I had my thumb barely touching it and just moving it. And I mean, it moves it so easily. Like not easily, like as in a bad thing. I mean, like, it's gripping my thumb, and like if I wanted it to move it with even just a little bit of touch, I can. Like, it grips really well. The D-pad,
it's real sensitive to the touch.
The D-pad is easily the best
very
D-pad
good.
of any of these we've felt. It reminds me a lot of the backbone, but like
better. I think it's better.
It's hard to say why. Again, we've said this in all of these comparison videos. Well, this isn't even a comparison. This is just a review on this one. We've said this in all of these videos that this is all preference. You might really like clicky D-pads, kind of like
the roundedness of the backbone. I don't know, but either way,
I don't know. It's just, it feels great. Like, this literally feels like an Xbox controller that can stretch to fit your phone. That's the best way I can describe it.
We used it for a long time. It's very comfortable. We never had any hand cramps or anything. I like that it holds your device down here. I guess we should point these out. The triggers they're firm. They're the
triggers are definitely firm, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Again, it's preference. When I was playing Scarlet Nexus, which uses a lot of trigger buttons, it felt totally normal and natural to me. So
maybe it's slightly firmer than I'd like, but we're just trying to help you guys make a decision here. The biggest thing that I think we want to mention to you guys, as far as something to be aware of, if you're like, I'm all in on this device, keep in mind though, when you're playing this, the battery could die. And then once that's dead and you're not by a charging port, then you're just out of luck. Where if you have something like the Gamesir or whatever, it's plugging into your phone. So you have two, but
it's tied to your phone. As long as your phone stays alive, the Gamesir stays alive.
But it has great battery life. So
I mean, we played it for, what'd you say, an hour or two?
Keep one of these around. Then you're good.
We played it for a while, and it didn't seem like it dropped much at all. If really, I mean, I'm sure it dropped a little, but not that we could tell. We charged it to where it had about 2 bars, and it still had 2 bars. I don't know. I've only got great things to say about it.
I think the buttons. Let's just listen to this.
I mean,
this is just a pure. Yeah. The best thing to say. It feels like an Xbox.
This has got to be my favorite one so far.
Yeah,
easily my favorite one so far.
Mobile devices, best buttons we've felt so far.
It's interesting that we just got the Kishi V2, we just got the Gamesir X3, and we did that comparison video like a week ago, if even a week ago.
Yeah.
And then we just released the Gamesir video like yesterday, and all of a sudden this thing shows up.
Yeah.
And we're
so
like,
good.
And we're like, oh, okay, this is
very good.
This is too good. And not trying to hijack this video, we actually have some more to say about the Gamesir, which we're gonna make another video because
Backbone and all of them, really.
Yeah, because we found out there's an app for the Gamesir.
That's true. Yep.
Which is not advertised very well, and very few videos have been made on it. But yeah, we want to let you know about some stuff, so that's going to be in another video coming very soon.
And sorry, we also were going to mention a great thing about this, which is hilarious, about it being able to use with slim cases. Then all of a sudden, this comes,
and it doesn't matter what case you got on.
Yeah, so that's what we're saying. So like, this is a winner.
Yeah,
it's
sorry,
very good,
not
guys.
trying to turn this necessarily into a comparison video.
Yep.
Because we might have to do another one of those as well. But this thing is great. I love it. I think it's my new recommendation for anyone saying, hey, I want a mobile gaming controller.
Definitely keep it on your radar.
I like it a lot. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Please remember that we actually will be giving away one of these mobile gaming controllers on our comparison between the Kishi Gamesir X3 and Backbone. We announced a giveaway, which hasn't happened yet, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Go to that video, which will be linked right here. I think right here.
Yeah.
It'll be linked right there. Sides. So make sure you comment on that, subscribe to the channel, and you can be entered into the giveaway. And just since this is so sweet, if you're like, hey, I saw the video on the Moga,
and
I want that,
sure.
Go ahead and let us know.
Costs the same.
Yeah, we'll throw that into the mix with that. But yeah, this thing really surprised me. I like it a lot.
Yep. That's it. It's great.
See ya.
See you guys.